The murder of a teenager in a Delhi suburb. Aarushi Talwar's body was found with stab and head injuries at her Noida home this morning at a room right
late last night. A team from the CBI and a forensic team from the All India Institute of Medical Sciences reached the Talwar residence looking for more clues.
Murdered him. But allegations coming 3 years after the murders are raising some very pertinent questions.
After that, I didn't know the Talwars at all, but the way the media coverage in some channels and newspapers kind of turned was strange.
How can parents who gift their daughter a camera at 11 o'clock at night suddenly kill the girl at 12:30 at night?
Then why did they go with the closure report to the court?
One second.
They took this in the closure report.
No, you went out on a limb. I remember seeing that program on Headlines Today. Where you basically said that this couple is innocent.
Well, I cannot say that they're innocent, but what I can say is that the investigating agencies have not found enough evidence to link the couple to the crime.
In the first post-mortem, clearly the post-mortem says private parts NAD, which is no abnormality detected. Clearly stated. A year and a half later, to the second team of the CBI, he says the vagina was dilated. I mean, this is bizarre.
The CBI bit is a very legal bit, but I think the Aarushi case, before it got to trial in the CBI, many of the judgments and opinions were already made.
Hemraj had been dragged upstairs and there was blood on the steps which they found later, which Pinaki says it was the other way around.
Madhu? Can I answer that? All this is 2 years after the incident. The second team of the CBI stumbles upon all this. I mean, was the first team stupid? I mean, somebody then has to be prosecuted in this case for giving Rajesh Talwar a clean chit.
How should the media behave in a case like this?
Suppose I get a political leak that Pranab Mukherjee is the front runner for president. I won't go with it. You would check with other sources, you would cross-check. There would be issues that we don't exercise this in crime, tragedy, or the rights of individuals at all.
Basic tenets of journalism have been forgotten when it comes to the Talwars, and I blame
and
the media, Madhu, for the attack on Rajesh Talwar.
Media has basically been an arm of the CBI in this case. That's the crude fact. The media has not applied its mind at all in this case.
Tell me the process of the leaks. How did they come to you?
No, they came from sources either in the Noida police or in the CBI. I wouldn't go as far as Pinaki to say that we became the arm of the CBI or the CBI's right hand.
Some channels.
But where I will agree with him is that it somewhere became a salacious story.
Newslaundry is 10 years old. We've spent a decade bringing you in-depth ground reports, videos, interviews, and media critique. With your help, we've led the movement in the country for ad-free independent journalism. We've carefully crafted a business model that is dependent on you, the subscriber, and not corporations or governments. We thank you for your support and hope that you continue to have our back for the next decade and more. For this, all you need to do is subscribe and pay to keep news free.